Hey, what's going on, my bears? Welcome back to the channel. This is day one of the actual cut. So last week was sort of a pre-cut week for me. Starting off this week a little bit bloated because I had a massive cheat meal last night, and so I didn't weigh myself, but I'm gonna guess that I'm probably around 209 or 208, somewhere in that range. The bench press is still hurting a lot, so I'm taking it really nice and easy today. I just got like 175 on the bar, and gonna go for like around 10 reps, probably like 3 to 4 sets of 10 reps. So let's get started here. Also, I'm wearing wrist straps because my wrists are kind of hurting a little bit today, but it should be fine. That felt pretty good. All right. Whew. Next on the list, we're doing some pec flies. Do some high rep pec flies with some moderately heavy weight. And I'm gonna pause a little bit here just to get some nice tension going. But I don't want to pause too long because we still got one more pec exercise to do here. Gonna go for about 15 reps. With every rep, squeezing my pecs as hard as I can. Yeah. So I like to pick a weight that once I get to my desired rep range, I feel like I'm 2 or 3 reps away from failure. So that's usually a good sort of ballpark to aim for. So the last chest exercise I'm doing is going to be a machine incline press. And what's cool about this home gym system is that if you angle it in a different way and grip this top handle here instead of the bottom, you can actually get a pretty good incline press. So you can see that my arms are coming up kind of towards my face instead of, if I were to grab down here and press straight out. This is more of a chest press. Almost a decline press, but yeah, so if you grip up top here, you can get a nice incline press going. I'm not gonna do too many of these, and I'm not gonna go heavy either, because that angle is actually pretty painful on my shoulder. But yeah, so that'll be it for the chest, and we're gonna move on to the triceps. All right, we are on the last pushing exercise, doing some tricep overhead extensions. And today we're doing lightweight and high rep range. All right. When you do light weights like this, you really want to just focus on your triceps or whatever muscle you're using. You want to focus on that contraction rather than trying to push as much weight as possible. Especially when I do arms, I do like to pause a little bit at the top like this. It's a pretty good hypertrophy tool if you bust out your reps like this. And again, you kind of want to train to failure or almost to failure. You don't want to train to failure on every single set, but if it's your last set then by all means go ahead. I would not train to failure in the beginning of your workout, especially if you're doing push only, for example, on a single day. I wouldn't train to failure until maybe 5 or 6 exercises in. But since this is the last pushing exercise for me, it's okay for me to go to failure. All right, now we're gonna move on to some pulls. I think this is set 4, right?
Yes.
All right, cool. So set 4, starting off with the vertical pulls. So lat pull down. Gotta get the back nice and tight. Scaps retracted and depressed. And initiate the pull from there down to the upper chest. Oh God. Oh man, that was really tough, but we made it through. That's all that matters. Moving on into some machine rows here. Also gonna go for the 15 rep range. Grip nice and tight, back tight. Kind of let it stretch a little bit at the beginning range of the motion. Pull it tight and release and stretch. You really want to take your time with this. You don't want to go too fast because then you start using momentum to row. Ooh. Yeah. That's good. Good stuff. And if any yakuza come and cause some trouble, beat their ass. Like you small ass motherfuckers. Beat your ass. Alright, dumbbell row, 4 sets of 8. With the comically large dumbbell. Ah. That's pretty heavy. Oh. Alright, we're gonna finish up the workout with some unilateral bicep curls. So I'm gonna start with, I'm gonna start with my left side. My left side is a little bit smaller, so I wanna make sure that it grows evenly. So I'm holding my hand here because it actually helps me brace and reduce the amount of swing I do with the bicep curl. I'm staying pronated, or supinated, sorry, the whole time, just to get that extra tension. Oh, the last few reps are always the hardest. Oh God. Yep, so that's 20, and then we're gonna move on to 20 on my right side now. Doing the same thing, bracing. Coming all the way down to the bottom, all the way to the top. Oh man, it's pretty tough. That's 10 more. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 2 more. 19, last one, 20. Okay. So alternatively, if you want to reduce swing and you really want to get the most out of your biceps, of course you can use like a preacher. That'll help a lot. Or if you don't want to do preacher, you don't want to like sit down or bend over, you can always go up against the wall and curl this way and really press yourself into the wall so that you don't swing. If you do come off the wall like this, for example, that's how you know that you're trying to use momentum to get them up. So if you really want to get a really big pump in your biceps and really want to grow your biceps, this is actually a really great way to do it. Just sort of sit up against the wall, press into it, and do your curls. Well, that's gonna be it for today's video. I'm also gonna be doing an hour of cardio today since it is week 1 of my actual cut. So that's gonna be really fun to do. But in any case, thanks so much for watching, guys. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. If you want to get into online or in-person coaching and you're in the Northern Virginia area, please shoot me an email at thebarbellbear@gmail.com. That email is listed in the description below. And until next time, catch you guys in the next video.